Greetings, sirs and madams. I'm Seraphic Zero, and we're playing Monster Hunter World. So, some of you might know my channel from my easy Kirin hunt video from a really long time ago, where I showed how to hunt Kirin using a sleep bombing lance. And so, since that video, a lot of people have been asking, does sleep bombing work against tempered Kirin? And I figured, yeah, it does, but, why don't we go ahead and demonstrate this on an arch-tempered Kirin, because I guess I was really bad with the timing. By the time I got around to making a Kirin hunt video, there was already an arch-tempered Kirin, so why don't we just show this off? So, you guys just gotta keep in mind that there are a lot of different variants of the sleep bombing build, and you can pretty much make this kind of build no matter your progression in the game. This is sort of an end game variant because I'm using Kobe Tarath weapons, but you can still build low rank versions, high rank versions, and even versions without good decorations and stuff like that. Alright, and also, since this is an... Oh crap, I think I fucked that up. Yeah, I accidentally poked the Kirin, so I didn't get the damage multiplier on the bomb. I'll try not to screw that up again. But anyway, so this is an arch-tempered Kirin, meaning it has a very good chance of one-shotting me when I am not wearing this Thunderproof mantle. And then also, it has higher HP than a regular Kirin. I think the GameFAQs board kind of came to the conclusion that it has maybe 50% more HP, so it's this hunt's gonna take a little while, but it'll give you guys a chance to just have more time to observe the moveset and how to respond to things. This really isn't my cleanest hunt, but you can see that this lance is putting Kirin to sleep really, really fast. So this is the Kuble Tarath sleep lance, and it is an absolutely amazing sleep lance. So with high enough handicraft, it gets white sharpness, and it does require awakening or free element in order to unlock the sleep status on it, but it has insanely high sleep status on it when fully awakened. And then if you put sleep attack 3, it can go up to 540 on its own. And on top of that, I think you can even eat for oh crap, there's a feline kitchen skill that even improve status on top of that. So, crap, I got hit, but thankfully we have this Thunderproof mantle. And I do have the lance augmented for health regen because, why not? I'm a lancer, so that's pretty much the only one we use. The only thing about this lance is it doesn't really have great raw damage, and that is going to affect the way health regen works on it, because health regen recovers about every time you do damage with your lance, it gives you about 10% back as HP. So since the raw is low, the amount you recover can be kind of low, so you have to be careful to hit weak points and just try to avoid getting hit, I guess. Alright, and this bombing run is it is after I did my speed run of Arch-Tempered Kirin, so yeah, I'm just totally relaxed. And I had way too much practice fighting this horse, so I am feeling pretty good about this, and I am starting to run out of bombs. So yeah, that's gonna happen against an arch monster because they have so much HP. I think against a regular tempered Kirin, you should be able to kill it without running out of bombs, but for Arch Kirin, we're gonna have to head back to camp and restock. Okay, so the fact that this lance has white sharpness on it means that we don't really have to worry about bouncing, especially since we have protective polish on this build, and every time we put Kirin to sleep, we finally knocked it down. Okay, and we're on a downhill slope, so I can't really use the finishing thrust combo. My positioning is going to get messed up, but yeah, we're just going to keep stabbing him in the brain. We're going to back up a little bit. Yeah, that move looks like it has a limited area to it, but there are times I could swear I'm standing far enough away and it just one-shots me. So I tend to lean towards the more cautious side when I'm dealing with that move. Alright, so Kirin ran really far away. I'm just going to fast forward through this so you don't have to wait. Okay, I'm going to put on my Temporal Mantle, which is actually really useful for lances. It feels... God damn it, Kirin. Alright, going to wait for the horse to come back up. Really? You're sniping me from down there? God, he's playing dirty. Yeah, so the Temporal Mantle works really well against Arch-Tempered Kirin. It pretty much activates against all his attacks except for the Horn Hook thing. Oh, he's asleep again already. Jeez. Alright, we're just gonna place more bombs on here. Yeah, so I don't know how many of you are familiar with sleep bombing, but the way you have to do it is the attack that wakes up the monster gets a 2 times multiplier for damage. And you want to do it so that it's your bomb that's waking up the monster. So when you're setting off the bombs, you have to be careful that you don't accidentally have whatever's setting off the bombs hit the monster, because that will get the bonus instead. So I'm being very careful to poke the bombs but not hit Kirin. So that's why I place the bombs slightly far away from his head. Oh, and I forgot to mention that so I do have my Palico with me. I'm starting to think this is a bad idea because it causes Kirin to not focus on me, and we spend a lot of time just chasing him around. But Guapo is using the Choral Orchestra right now, which is going to give me some buffs. None that are really too great against Kirin except for stun resist. But I think when you're sleep bombing, you can actually choose to use the one feline thing that's called Molotov Cocktail. And when you place bombs and your Palico is using that, your Palico will actually place bombs like alongside yours as well. So it's like a little tiny cat bomb thing, and apparently it does a ton of damage. But my only problem with it is it's kind of random where your cat places the bomb. It is next to yours, but it's not always in proximity to damage the monster. So it's a little unreliable, but if it's extra damage, then, you know, give it a try. Yeah, I tend not to rely on the cat too much. Oh, crap. Yeah, so I timed the counter properly, but I was facing the wrong way. I really should have just evaded or, you know, used a guard dash cancel or something. Alright, so Kirin's running away. He's actually limping back to his resting spot, and that is a million miles away. And I didn't quite catch up to him properly, so I'm just gonna run back to camp and restock on bombs. And we're gonna go ahead and, you know, Spider-Man our way up to the camp. I probably should use the Glider Mantle to chase after him, but I've actually never used it before, so I don't know, there's not much reason to start doing that now. Alright, so we're placing bombs on Kirin. This is actually him falling asleep on his own, instead of us having to put him to sleep. Okay, reapply Protective Polish to keep up our white sharpness. Okay, gotta aim this properly so I don't mess this up. There we go. Yeah, and after the guard poke, I like to cancel into a guard advance, so that lets me actually like force my way through the explosions. So, damn it, through the explosions, so I can start attacking the monster as soon as possible. It's just a way to make another opening for yourself. It's pretty useful. Oh crap! Yeah, I wasn't sure where he was aiming that lightning, so. Okay, what is he doing? Okay, oof. Did not expect that little horn hook. Oh crap, I almost got myself killed. Okay, where is he kicking? Oh Jesus. Yeah, countering that move is pretty much what gets me killed every single time, because you notice he put more than one Thunderbolt in the same place. And when you counter, it only stops one attack, and you get super armor. So you absorb the damage from all of the other Thunderbolts. And if I wasn't wearing the Thunderproof Mantle, there was a high chance it could have paralyzed me, and then Kirin would have just killed me with a follow-up. It would have been really bad. Yeah, that killed me so many times during my speedrun attempts. It was very painful. But yeah, it looks like Guapo managed to put Kirin to sleep, which is kind of weird. Normally Kirin is like so fast that your Palico won't manage to do that, but I guess I got lucky here. Oh, jeez. Okay, managed to dodge that. Not that one. Yeah, so I think I have like a 540 sleep status on this build, which is actually not max. It'll go higher than that. I think I only have sleep attack 2, so you can actually get up to 560, maybe even more. And some people actually make a sleep bombing build that actually has crit status on it. Okay, we finally got him. Okay, 1325. That's kind of average-ish for like an arch-tempered Kirin build, but alright, so that is how you send an arch-tempered horse back to Jesus. And let's take a look at the build. So there we have white sharpness, 540 in sleep. We're using the Taroth Crest Sleep, which is one of the rarity 8 Kube Taroth lances. It's really, really, really good. I think it actually has the highest sleep status in the entire game. And if Team Darkside is to be believed, like sleep status doesn't scale to multiplayer, so if you have a bunch of people using these lances, it is just absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, so this set, it needs lots of handicraft, a free element to awaken the lance, and we're using weakness exploit, you know, because we're poking him in the horn, why not? I'm using guard 3 just, you know, just in case. Like, it's just built into the set. I guess there's other ways I could have built it, but meh. Huh, that is actually a pretty nice screenshot. Okay, let's just grab all this trash. Got a horn. I'm so glad the Kirin doesn't have a gem. Yeah, let's take a picture of that. Okay guys, I think that is going to be it for this demonstration on how to sleep bomb the arch-tempered Kirin. Yeah, it is not a speed run, but just a demonstration of, you know, how to fight the monster if you just want to relax and have an easy time. And yeah, it's a little easier in solo than multiplayer. But anyway, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.